G'day, my name's Adam Hills. Welcome to Sticks and Specs, the music quiz show that got on the stairway to heaven just after getting off the highway to hell via the bridge over troubled water. Our two team captains each and every week are the man who will fight for your honour, Alan Bro, and the hero you've been waiting for, Miff Warhurst. Alan's first guest tonight is a singer, dancer, comedian and all-round Aussie entertainment legend. And despite all her talent, she's never had a big head.
Oh.
Her husband, on the other hand... Please welcome Paddy Newton. Alan's second team member is an American comedian who once fell asleep at an Ozzy Osbourne concert. He woke up 20 minutes later with dribble on his chin and half a bat in his mouth. Please welcome Eddie Ift. Miff's first guest tonight was a high school jock who found a talent for musical theatre, then starred in the stage production of High School Musical as a jock who found a talent for musical theatre. He's about to take the next step towards fame by starring in Fame. Please welcome Chris Durling. Miff's final guest is a stand-up comedian with 5 kids who lives in Alice Springs. Just one of those things would make any normal person drink too much. Welcome back, Fiona O'Loughlin. Now, Paddy Newton, you have been in this studio before.
Yes, I have.
You-
A couple of times, actually.
Yes.
Jeff Phillips show. Can't remember the other one.
The James Pegler Show.
Yes, that's the one. Oh, I look shocking in that one, let me tell you.
Well, let's have a look.
Oh, no.
Brilliant.
Oh, what about those curls?
And the collar.
Oh, yes.
Is it a cape?
I feel this number's about to kick in somewhat.
Here we go. We're a very hairy family, aren't we, really? I mean, I've got all the hair and Bert's got none.
I'm assuming you've got his as well tucked away somewhere.
Absolutely.
Does every member of your family carry those around?
No, just me. I like to have a little bit of Bert with me, you know? And the hair's the best part, really. I don't know where it's come from. You know what I mean?
Well, it came from under the desk.
What are those things on the front of kilts?
Sporrans.
Yeah, it's a sporran.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, probably best not to.
Where does he keep them, Paddy? On the bedpost as we go to bed. He's got his hair on the bedpost. I've got my mouth guard in and my pimple cream. So what more could we
A
want?
mouth guard. What happens in bed?
One day, my son said that if ever he became a millionaire, he'd buy me a Mercedes Sports. And one day I went for a test drive and Bert was doing a show and I rang and I said, I've got this car, Bert, you've got to come down and have a little drive in it. And he went, oh, fabulous. So I took the roof off and we're driving along Chapel Street and it was quite a windy day and all of a sudden there were little bits of hair blowing and all of a sudden the next one went, whoa.
That's not the first hairpiece to be on this show. I've never told this story before, but it was the second show I did here, and the kids were a bit littler then, and I went into makeup, hair and makeup, and I realised I had nits. So So I raced down to Chapel Street and bought a wig, and I wore a wig on this show, and none of you knew.
Are you still itchy?
No, much better.
You could have saved the money and just driven behind them down Chapel Street.
You wouldn't want to pick up the wrong piece of roadkill and put that back on your head.
Well, you mentioned Bert going on television with a wombat.
Could happen.
Excuse me, this is my husband you're talking about.
You started it.
Miff and Alan will pick a topic. Everybody will be quizzed on that topic. Your choices tonight are film to footlights, stage to screen, triple threats, that's people that can act, sing and dance, and one-trick ponies. Alan, you can pick first.
We'll have triple threats, please.
Certainly. Miff?
Film to Footlights.
No worries. We'll start with triple threats. Everyone on your buzzers. Let's play Spicks and Specs. First question for 1 point. In 1954, which red-haired triple threater got her showbiz break? Yes.
I'm going to say Anne Margaret.
No. I'll complete the question to this side. Which red-haired triple threater got her showbiz break, advancing from understudy to the lead role in The Pyjama Game on Broadway?
Oh, have a crack.
Have a crack, eh?
Barbara Streisand.
No,
Ah.
it was Shirley MacLaine.
Beautiful.
Next question. Doris Day and Liza Minnelli are two legendary triple threat entertainers. Name the roles they're playing here.
Annie Get Your Gun and Cabaret.
I need
Sally
the name of
Bowles.
the roles they're playing.
Oh, Annie and Sally.
Yes, Sally Bowles in Cabaret. It's not Annie, though, so I'm going to throw it over to this side.
Oh.
Yes?
Calamity Jane?
Calamity Jane, it is.
I love that
1 point on each side. Finally, for 3 points, have a listen to this song from a well-known Australian triple threat. For 3 points, name the singer, the show, and the city in which this production was staged. Yes, wow.
Hugh Jackman?
Yep,
Oklahoma?
yep.
Melbourne?
Sydney.
No, I'll go to this side if you want to pick the city.
London.
London, that's the answer I was looking for. Well done. Let's move on to film to Footlights.
Okay.
Your first question for 1 point. Which of the following films has not been adapted from the screen to the musical stage? The Wedding Singer, Carrie, or Little Miss Sunshine?
Little Miss Sunshine?
Little Miss Sunshine.
Little Miss Sunshine is the correct answer. Well done. Yep. There was actually a Carrie the musical which lasted 5 performances.
Wow.
And was
Wasn't Carrie the movie, wasn't it like a horror film
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fun to see.
That'd be. Oh, it would be great if it was just a whole like cemetery with just hands coming up, just like this, and then.
There's a musical of Debbie Does Dallas.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, in the movie, whenever someone is, how would one put it delicately,
Cuddled.
heavily cuddled.
Spooning aggressively.
He ran for approximately 9 performances in Melbourne, and I was an usher at the Athenaeum Theatre.
Right.
At Debbie Does Dallas.
Yeah. Instead of the spooning, they had a musical number, didn't they?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Chris, you're starring in Fame the musical, right? So you've got like the lead guy role.
One of the lead guy roles, yes.
So you're going to be like teen sensation.
We'll see.
Yeah.
How do you cope with that?
I like performing after High School Musical and doing gigs with like Bindi and the Crockmen. I love performing for kids because if you're not good, they just leave.
We should point out you were one of the Crockmen in Bindi and the Crockmen.
Yes.
I believe we have a photo of that as well.
There we are, in the middle of Times Square with the
Who are the
Wiggles.
idiots behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, the Wiggles. What's Bindi like to work with?
She's gorgeous. She'll just be like, guys, see ya. And then 5 minutes later, you'll see her like up a rock wall or...
In her private jet.
It's only big for Bindi, not just for her. Like there were other people in the room, but
She's good at these days.
That's
Bring
illegal.
me Fiona!
Yeah, and then 2 weeks later, Mummy, why is my head itchy?
I wonder if you're being truly honest, because didn't you find it just a little bit creepy? Like, it's nice for kids to be polite and enthusiastic, but hi, Bindi, how are you going? I'm really well, and it was great to meet you. Is
I don't think she used let's look at her lineage. I mean, she came from a man who was like, oh, look, it's a rock!
breakfast must be exhausting then.
No, what you see is what you get.
Yeah, a freak show.
Well, now we're picked on a little girl for that. You spiteful, hateful old mole with lice. Yeah, they don't like you either.
Next question.
Oh.
Here's an altered album cover of a 2005 Broadway musical adapted from a 1985 film. For 2 points, name the show and its famous female producer. Yes?
The Color Purple.
Yes. And the
Oprah Winfrey.
Yes, it is. 2 points.
I named one of my kids after a character in that film.
Which one?
Mary Agnes. Yeah, but then I called her Mary Agnes Guinevere because I was a little bit off my head on Pepperdine. And then I freaked out a bit because I had a little baby called Mary Agnes Guinevere, and then I pulled myself together and thought, well, really, at the end of the day, it's way more her problem than mine.
If she kept on giving you drugs, you just would have kept on having names.
Well, then Mary Agnes Guinevere made her confirmation this year, and she chose Scholastica. So now she's Mary Agnes Guinevere Scholastica.
Scholastica is the elementary school I went to, Saint Scholastica.
Yeah, it's after a saint. That's why
Yes.
it's a confirmation.
Turns out you're the father. Finally, this is the Broadway cast of the musical 9 to 5 that premiered on Broadway last year. For 3 points, who wrote the score for the stage show, who wrote the title song for the film, and who played the role of Dora Lee in the film?
Dolly Parton for all of them.
Yes, it is. 3 points, Miss Waters. There's a thing that's kind of going on with you in High School the Musical, Chris, in which you were suddenly compared to Zac Efron, and then photos were circulated to find out whether or not you were appropriate. There seemed to be a bit of an internet uproar.
There was. They had Zac, and then they had me, with Zac's hair sort of stuck on my head.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And there was this fork.
Thanks, Paddy.
Pretty much. It was pretty much the same.
Wait,
anyway.
it was too, yeah.
And there was all these chat forums, and people were like, you know.
Wow.
Yes.
Now he looks like Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's the better.
I think a fringe is better.
That is now looking quite Zac Efron. In fact, let's get a photo up of Chris with Zac.
Oh, it really is.
Oh, my goodness.
We're breaking free! Anyway, so on this forum, I was reading all the comments,
Imagine if someone...
and I found the best comment was,
Yeah.
Chris has great arms, but he's got a gay face.
That's weird, because I think you have gay arms.
Right, at the end of that round, Alan, Paddy, Eddie are on 4 points. Miff, Chris, Fiona in front, 7 points. Each team will be given 3 items available for sale from an online auction site. You have to put those items in order of the price they sold for. Alan, Patty, Eddie, your items are an Elvis apron, Beatles cake decorations, and a Bert Newton T-shirt.
The Elvis apron is just an apron with Elvis on it. It's not an apron that Elvis used.
No, it's homemade in the late 60s.
Oh, so someone made it at home as a gift and it's gone up on...
Well, in America, we don't call trailer parks home.
So that's the Elvis apron. Do you have any questions about the others?
yeah, the Beatle cake decorations, what era of Beatle are they from?
1964, 3-inch vintage sealed cake decoration figures.
Beatles stuff, particularly if it's sealed, it's worth a lot of money. I'm going to say Beatles first, Bert second.
Well, I actually have one of those Bert T-shirts, and I know exactly how much it's worth.
Oh, OK.
I bought one to sleep in. That's what I sleep in at night, a T-shirt.
I have gotten way too much information on it.
So, what are the order for which all those things sold?
I think those Beatles cake decorations might go for a hefty... Because they're sealed. The Bert T-shirt
Yeah.
sounds like it's been
Really
worn,
used.
and you never know, you know, who could be wearing that.
So you reckon Beatles, Bert, Elvis?
Yep, I do.
Eddie?
Yep.
Yeah, Beatles, Bert and Elvis.
Alan, bro, you have kept your record intact of not getting anything right. The correct answers were the Elvis apron went for $23.40, the Beatles cake decorations went for $6.20, and the Bert Newton T-shirt sold for $5.
I'm taking mine back. I paid $40 for mine.
Miff, Chris, Fiona, here are your items. A Rocket Science band T-shirt, Barry Manilow sticker, and a Jimmy Barnes golf ball. Put those in order of price.
Is that my brother's band, Rocket Science?
It is your brother's band, Rocket Science.
I've never actually seen that T-shirt.
You don't sleep in your brother's tour T-shirt?
Nah.
Good. Just checking.
So did Jimmy actually hit this golf ball?
It's a commemorative Jimmy Barnes golf ball. He didn't actually hit it, but you do have to be careful when putting with it because it tends to pick up a lot of speed.
Is it used, though?
I'm pretty sure it's unused.
OK.
I reckon a sticker.
Sticker.
Most expensive?
Least
No,
expensive?
least expensive, then the
Okay.
ball, then your brother's T-shirt.
Chris, you performed with Jimmy Barnes, did you not?
Well, not with, before. I was part of the lead act on the first Steve Irwin Memorial Day, actually.
Oh, God, was Bindi there?
How can a woman seem to have so many children and yet hate children so much?
Have you ever seen Fiona with her children?
All right, so wrap it up. What do you reckon
Okay,
is the order of those items?
Just because it's my brother's band, I have to put it at the top, otherwise he'll get very upset with me. So, Rocket Science T-shirt first. What do you reckon?
Jimmy Barnes?
Jimmy's ball. And Barry Manilow sticker at the bottom.
Okay, the Jimmy Barnes golf ball went for $6.20. The Rocket Science T-shirt went for $5, so you got those two wrong, but you did get the Barry Manilow sticker correct. It is last at $3.65.
Well done.
I heard, Chris, that you had a wardrobe mishap whilst performing in, was it Pinocchio?
I did like a national tour of playing Pinocchio in Pinocchio.
Yep.
And anyway, at the end of the show, when I transformed from Pinocchio into a real boy, I had to change outfits so you could actually see, like, you know, a real person because I was fully covered up beforehand. So everyone's on stage singing the last number, and I'm backstage taking my gear off and putting on a different top. And then I realised my undershirt that I use as sort of like a sweatshirt under my costume, I'd put on underneath my mic cord, so I couldn't actually get it off. And there was no one there to help me, and I had to be on stage in like 5 seconds. So I just shoved it down the front of my pants, put my top on and went out. I just hoped that the kids didn't see like this ginormous Pinocchio that was staring at them.
Oh, I see. So if you lie, your nose gets longer, and if you tell the truth...
At the end of that round, the scores are Alan, Paddy, Eddie on 4 points, Mick, Chris, Fiona in front, 8 points.
Well done.
One member of each team will be singing well-known songs using the words of an unrelated piece of text. Your teammates have to identify those songs. Paddy, you'll be singing first for Alan and Eddie. And you'll be taking your lyrics from 4 Arguments for the Elimination of Television by Jerry Mander. That is your book. Those are your songs, ladies and gentlemen. Paddy, new turn. Song 1, please, Paddy.
Television places in our minds. Imagine our realities which are outside our experience.
Yes.
The good ship lollipop.
Yes, indeed it is by Shirley Temple. Next song, please.
A deodorant that never speaks about the inherent value of applying Imagine lemon fragrance to your body. It has no inherent value. Mainly the ad wishes to
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
Yeah, what's the name of the song?
Thank you, Eddie. Please don't sing.
I need the name of the song.
You're everything that I wish I could be. If I could fly higher than any, no. You are the wind beneath my wings.
There it is.
Take that, pretty boy.
Final song, please.
Sitting in darkened rooms with the natural environment obscured, other humans dimmed out, only to sense operation, both within a very narrow range. The eyes and the other bodies function still.
Yes.
My Guy.
My Guy by Mary Wells. Yes, it is. 3 points out of 3 for Paddy Newton. Chris, you'll be singing for Miff and Fiona, and you'll be taking your lyrics from The Beverly Hillbillies, The Saga of Wildcat Creek by Doris Schroeder. That's your book. Those are your songs. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Darling.
Granny skirts held above the tops of her heavy brogans, stepping off a vigorous reel. So come along with Hold her tight, curls were wobbling, yeah. Without interrupting, the tune come and step off, but the sound of his voice, Granny, and the others start dancing.
Okay, Chris, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are not going to Hollywood. No, he's a beautiful singer. I'm just having a go because we didn't get it.
I nearly got it, but no.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you guys know it?
I'm going to throw it over because I'm pretty sure the other team know it.
Let Me Entertain You by Robbie Williams.
Yes, it is. Let Me Entertain You by Robbie Williams. Next song, please, Chris.
They go nada towards the kitchen. Him and Granny and more are getting acquainted. In the kitchen right now, he chuckled Ellie, may scooted upstairs.
Yes?
You raised me up.
Yes, it is. Fiona O'Loughlin's on time.
You know what's going to happen to you?
Pardon?
You're going to be the new Hugh Jackman because you're going to be in this show, then you're going to get really famous, right? And then you're going to do carols by candlelight and you're going to sing those great carols and all the old ladies in the world like me are going to fall in love with
And then
you.
I get to go pick up chicks with you.
I don't know if your face is gay enough.
Final song, please.
Whoa, Ellie Mae, it looks like you've got yourself a real wild animal this time. Better watch out, you poked him. Ellie Mae said fiercely, I saw you do it. She advanced on him and Jethro hastily retreated.
Yes.
Tell her about it.
Tell her about it, Billy Joel. Yes, it is. Yeah, Chris Sterling. At the end of that round, the scores are Alan, Paddy, Eddie are on 8 points. Miff, Chris, Fiona in front, 10 points. Well done. 10 chance on your buzzers, 1 point for a correct answer, 1 point off for a wrong answer. Your questions start now. Which Stephen Sondheim song has the lyric, "Isn't it rich? Are we a pair?" Yes?
Yes.
Sorry?
Send in the clown.
Yes, it's Send in the Clowns. In their 2006 song title, the Scissor Sisters don't feel like what? Yes.
Dancing.
Yes. Which drum is bigger, a bongo or a conga? Yes?
Congo. Conga.
A conga is indeed bigger.
Well done.
Which David Bowie song has been covered by both Lulu and Nirvana? Oh! Yes.
The Man Who Sold the World.
The Man Who Sold the World, indeed. Name this famous piece of music. Yes.
He said, name it, don't call
What's it called?
It's Spring by Vivaldi.
Oh, yes, it's the Four Seasons,
done.
Spring,
Yes.
Antonio Vivaldi. Which glamorous ivory tickler had the catchphrase, "I wish my brother George was here"? Yes. It's all right, you've buzzed.
Liberace.
Liberace it is. The backing band of modern British pop star Florence Welch goes by which mechanical name? Yes.
The Machine.
Florence and the Machine. In the Creedence song, what is the name of the band playing Down on the Corner?
Something in the Poor Boy?
Yeah?
Billy and the Poor Boy?
Oh, come on.
It's kind of wrong, but he's so cute. You know what? I am going to give that to you. It's Willie and the Poor Boys. I mean, that's close enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. In which,
Put your gay arm on the thing.
in which city would you have found the original Buena Vista Social Club? Yes.
Havana.
Havana is the answer I was looking for. And your final question. Once the instrument was in your hand, would you strum, squeeze or shake a crotalum?
I think you'd shave it.
You'd shave it?
This show is now one of the 4 arguments for the elimination.
Absolutely.
No idea.
The options were strum, squeeze or shake a crotalum.
Strum.
No, you'd shake it. It's an ancient green clapper made of reeds.
Sounds like you get the clapper from it.
At the end of the show, the final scores are Miff, Chris, Fiona ended up with 12 points. Alan, Paddy, Eddie just sneaked home 14 points. Would you please thank all our guests for tonight, Paddy Newton, Eddie Ift, Chris Sterling and Fiona O'Loughlin. Alan Bro and Miff Warhurst. We leave you tonight with the title number from the musical Fame, performed by Chris Durling and Patty Newton. Thanks for watching Spicks and Specs. My name's Adam Hills. Good night, Australia.
That's it. Baby, look at me
Oh, could I?
and tell me, what do you see?
Toy boy.
You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time and I'll make you forget the rest.
I've got more in me, and you can set me free. I can catch the moon in my hand. Don't you know who I am? Remember my name, Fame. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly.
I feel it coming together. People will see me and cry.
I'm going straight to heaven. Light up the sky with a flame.
Fame, I'm gonna live forever. Baby, remember mine. Remember, 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 remember.